MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Jason Vargas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And I'm looking at Lorenzo Cain. Talk about go and get a baseball. Man, he's fun to watch, especially when he's playing in a spacious ballpark like Kansas City. Goes and gets everything. Again, another guy who got cut his sophomore year in high school from his baseball team. Come on, coach, put him in the game.
Here's Nori Aoki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Swing and a little blooper to center. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He's got it one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's George Springer. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This is a situation, Matt, where they can really redeem themselves. Look, they lost by 1 run last game. Really tough to get past. But you got to throw that out right here, right now is the time to turn it around. And this big half inning could do it for them.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitters. He's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Jose Altuve is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Just underway here in Kansas City. Yank on the ground down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Colin McHugh will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Show Track, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Ready on 1-2. A little bouncer. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he got him. And with two away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? So striding forward now, Jorge Soler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. McHugh pauses. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gattis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Dribbled to the right side. One away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
1-1, here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. High in the air out to center field. Kane is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Houston leads this one 1-0. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Mike Moustakas.
And that misses for ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
First and second here with nobody out. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
With Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Striding in once again, George Springer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. From the stretch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Houston. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lorenzo Cain.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Paulo Orlando. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gattis.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
0-1 count and the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready on 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Astros lead this one 3-1. In is Jorge Soler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So digging in now, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And now a jump throw against his body. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Orlando is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Astros 3 and the Royals 1. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Alex Gordon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
For me,
number
check
2,
swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually
15,
pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Payoff pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltran on the run. And foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Nori Aoki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
For the Astros.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Heading after it is Orlando, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Back forward breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Evan Gattis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Here's the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Orlando on his horse. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and it's still 3-1. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is where you really got to focus. With runners on base, you got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Chris Davinsky is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Davinsky.
Mike Moustakas will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. And this is fouled at the plate.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Seth Maness is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
43, Seth Maness.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Carlos Correa.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Once again, a 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. There's one. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Michael Feliz.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started. Right there, an infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Ready once again, Alcides Escobar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Aoki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in and looking for more, Whit Merrifield. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bobby Parnell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
47, Bobby Parnell.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Alex Bregman.
Ripped down the line. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Escobar on to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Nori Aoki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's going to put the ball in play. Not known for power, but if you put it in the zone, he's probably going to make contact. Right there, another example of that.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner on first with 2 away. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Astros leave 1. They're up 3-2. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Tony Sipp.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp, 4 for 14. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Here's the 3-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In is Jorge Soler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. A couple of walks for him thus far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Royals 4 and the Astros 3. A great shot there of famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Chesler Cuthbert is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Brian Pena is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot. and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A sold-out crowd of 39,000 on their feet here in KC. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And the Royals are going to move on. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Bobby Parnell. Loss goes to Tony Sick. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.